want to try and carry on from where I left off. So yeah, so I'm never gonna fly a budget again. Getting tossed around in turbulence after a 40-hour week, sitting my ass doing nothing as a taxi driver, getting told by my other half, look at such and such an island, the Parliament building. But if it wasn't for my partner, I'd never go on holiday. I have two modes, operational and broken. Actually, I've got two more modes, limp home mode and horny. It's okay, front row. Horny is only enabled in limp home mode or broken. Now you know my OS, don't hack me. Actually, this set is full of dad jokes, right? Dad jokes. And bad jokes as well. But no, seriously, dad jokes. There's so many of them in here. I was actually thinking of getting braces for all of you and handing out to them, to you, right at the beginning of the set. Because then I could say, brace yourself. But seriously, guys, something I want to confess. I am fresh off the boat. You know, the one that crosses the channel. The ferry, guys. The ferry. I was trapped between duty free and the restaurant. Let's say that there's a lot less Toblerone there now. What is it about Toblerone that you can't eat one without looking like you're giving Dr. Dre a blowjob? Yeah. And I'm not going to eat a Toblerone like this. But yeah, so actually I gave a lift to a white guy from Rodmell. He said he had a brown willy and white legs, all in his jeans, he said. I'm recently back from France. Yeah, completely wiped me out. I have to top up on my mum's DLA again. Oh, I recently went, oh yeah. I tell you this, I pulled up outside my mechanics, yeah? And he says, I pull up, yeah? And what I think was a racist pulls up outside outside the mechanics, yeah? And he says to me, can you get out of my parking space? I look at him. I get out of the car, close the door. Because it's a Tesla, it's always opening its doors at strange times, yeah? Pull into parking space. What is it? Some people have gaydars. I have a despicable racist person da. or radar for short. Okay. What is it about racists? They always think you're stupid. Yeah. I went into a shop and I bought an ice cream from a lone woman, and she stands over me saying, "Have you decided yet?" What do you mean? Have you decided whether you're a racist or not? Azuzi, I am going back to mechanics, yeah? I was so close to calling this man a despicable person, and I just wished he'd call me a backie. Just wished. But the mechanic himself, he was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Kind of like, looked like a soppy Vin Diesel with a soppy smile. Kind of fancied him. What is it actually? Not about some men don't wanna get married. It's like they're divorce phobic. So it's not they're afraid of marriage, it's they're afraid of divorce. I mean, even me, my greatest fear is giving my worldly possessions to somebody I don't love or even like anymore. Be like me sharing my doner kebab with someone. Yeah, actually, I went last minute. I did a last minute shop in Asda the other day, and one member of staff pointed at me as just as I was leaving, and they said, "Is this the last person?" I felt like saying to them, "No, there's more inside and more outside," and I know what he would have said to me. "Oh, you think you're so funny, don't you? You think you're a bloody comedian." Yeah. I went into McDonald's the other day, yeah, and I sat down. I saw a serviceman. I thought, I went up to him. I said, "Thank you for your service." You know what he says? "What, here?" I gave a ride to a 97-year-old. Not that kind of ride. And he said, "Do you have one of these adult toys?" It took me a while to realise that he was actually talking about a mobile phone. Yeah. I gave a ride to a guy, yeah, a brown guy from Rodmell. Oh yeah, no, I told you that one. 97-year-old mobile phone. Okay. I was doing some comedy, yeah, in the street. Yeah. My taxi boss calls me over. He says to me, I thought I was in big trouble. Yeah. Turns out he wanted tickets. Pecuniary society. Turns out he wanted tickets, yeah. Actually, I gave a ride to somebody, yeah. He said he's got a friend who's an autistic comic. If you heckle him, it's a hate crime. I would love to go into school and talk about being a stand-up comic. We get up there and say, life as a stand-up comic is hard. It's no joke. It's the first thing I'd say. Pecuniary society. I tell my 3-year-old that I had to go to work. She says, why? I said, we have to earn money. She says, why? I says, look, we live in a cash-based society. She shut up. That's a great way to end the why cycle. If you want to end it another way, you say, why? And they go, Daddy, you're so tired. You can't answer any why questions anymore. That's what you say. And that shuts them up. But that only works if you're so tired you could kill someone. I looked round to see why she was so quiet. And no, I hadn't killed her. Stop it. It's because she was asleep. No joke. Not sleeping with the fishes, she was actually asleep. Yeah. Everything can be reduced to transactional exchanges. Yeah, everything. It's like that, and the advances in tech for getting payments from people is going to result in the following, yeah? It's going to result in cat owners getting charged for every time you stroke their cat. Just a couple of pence, just nothing serious. And that includes pussy cats. But not pussies, that's the other way around. The payment is the other way around. With me, anyway. How about you? What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. The council getting charged for every time you pick up litter. Yeah, every time you pick up litter. Council gets charged. Not going to get a big bill from me. And the other one is people who stare getting charged pay-per-view. Yeah. It's a big earner for transvestites, yeah, and hotties. Huge earner. You have to excuse me. Pages are actually stuck together. Let's show you the how of that one. Oh, right, okay. So that's interesting. I've completely fucked up here. As a fat Asian man, it would be sharing my doner kebab with a stranger. That's what Mazda. He said, "What here?" Service. That's it. Service. So I went into a loop from there. Okay. So So we need to do this one again, guys. We need to do this one again. Sorry, guys.